season, the goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we're looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Akron Zips. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, Ohio's head coach told me before the game he understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Bobcats will kick off first, and here we go.
Let's lock in. Let's get us a dub, baby.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down.
Let's get us a dub, baby.
So Akron's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And here comes Reese Poffenbarger. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. Offense in a split backfield. Running inside, it's Gant. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. Rush is on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Hands it off. At the 20, he's got space.
Wow.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Zips will hustle to the line.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Straight ahead, it's Gant.
Oh my God, dog! Like,
I think it's really important for this offense to get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember,
trying
the
nothing new.
quarterback who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Turns up, it's Danzy. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some
somebody
running
get there
lanes,
for me.
get
Get
this
there for
run
me.
game
Get there.
going.
Get there.
They're
Get in there.
really
Get in there. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. It blew me. Pass coming too.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. What a quick start for this offense, putting up points on the first drive.
And that's got to feel good, Reese. You've been practicing all week. You've been practicing against the looks you were anticipating to see from this defense. You get those looks, you're able to come out, you run the ball, you throw the ball, and this offense right now is in a groove early.
So Ohio's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5.
You love to see this on offense early in drives.
So
getting
mad
that
I let them
kind of
get that
yardage
fourth
keeps
down.
you ahead of the chains.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air.
Like,
Makes the grab on the left.
I'll be forgetting.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He'll take it himself. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Probably playing coverage.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance. Let's talk for just a second about Ohio. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Oh, my fucking...
After the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll pull it down. Into enemy territory and out of bounds.
Damn.
41 after the good game there.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a 1st down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rush right in his face. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella. Get the 6. Get the pick 6.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. The Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Going to try to get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Looks as if he's going to run it. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
Oh, my.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle and he flat dropped it. 2nd and long here.
There's no way all this is guarded, right?
From the gun, looking for a man.
And it is.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
Like,
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That is one to quarterbacks don't want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as
defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Going long.
What?
And down the sideline. Running free. Touchdown, Sims. All into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And they call this sudden change, and we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do they do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed.
See,
He
these
stopped
things
right
so
there.
slow.
Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Run inside. It's Rosa.
I swear, if I...
Almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your...
Like, come on, bro. Damn.
Wide in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming
What the fuck
in.
is
They were
you
going to see
doing?
some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Throws for the tight end. It's dropped after taking the hit.
My
And the
God.
big tight end, a lot of times,
I
that's a
get no
bigger strike
catches
zone,
like
a
that.
bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Under pressure, and they got it.
3-man rush.
Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for.
Oh, boy, boy, boy.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started.
Third and fucking 19.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He's looking
Bro,
down
like,
the
come on, bro. It's instant pressure off a 3-man rush.
back to
Like,
back,
god
sack
damn.
Jack. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it in. He'll get it to about the 25.
Fuck is the
before they put a
fucking
stop
problem,
to
bro?
return. The Zips take over in
That
Akron,
shit
ready to
blowing
get
me,
that
man. I
offense to
swear
work.
to God.
They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Delayed handoff. It's Gant. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Dangerous throw on that one.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he
I'm
wanted
about
to
to
do
get
right away.
mad
Makes
as a
the decision,
motherfucker.
but
I'm
maybe
telling
his
you.
footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught.
Are you bull? No fucking way, bro. Like, what the fuck?
And that's a beautiful job by the receiver, man. Knowing exactly
It's no
where the sticks are. Don't dance, right?
man.
Get that first down. You're on your side of the field, man. Get a new set of downs. Keep this drive alive. I love players that have that awareness.
Can't get him to the ground.
Like, this shit
And after
blowing
that
the
run,
fuck
there
out
is
of
a
me.
player still
This
down
nigga
on the
hurt
field.
again, bro.
Training
He
staff
just
out
came
there
back this
checking
week.
on this freshman linebacker. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Let's stay out.
It's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
On the run, it's Rosa. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you
Like, look at the fucking speed boost he gets to get to that. Like, man.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Caught. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Can I go for this?
Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. They get this 4th and 3 play right, so they'll take a moment and think it over with a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
I could have got that easily, but...
Trying to get started. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Zips ready to go on offense. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Turning it on. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Zips. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21.
Like, what's the point of putting shade inside? Still letting people get instantly beat. Quick jab step inside. It just doesn't make sense. I can understand if I shade everybody inside and you run an out route. I should give you. I should not commit inside underneath and you want to slant and beat me instantly. This is so fucking stupid.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work.
It doesn't matter about overall nothing. Like, the first 2 or 3 yards, like, it doesn't matter who it is. They're keeping up.
He's got the tight end.
Man, that's
He'll
so
move
stupid.
it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Holds on, it's Rosa.
If I just if I get a running back with some speed,
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rosa. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Plows his way ahead.
Like, come on, man. Like,
To him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down.
Trust, bro.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Fresh center downs going to the air. On target over the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team trying to rumble in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And I think
and
we
after
got
the
ball
extra
first
point,
too.
they're now down 21-7. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw one first. Makes the catch near the sideline, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch.
So I might come out and dive.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. That's it.
Yo, like, what is up, bro? Damn, they burned.
Along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. Touchdown, Akron. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Long way to go on second down. The snap sets up to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Another incompletion on third down. Bobcats line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fields the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Zips sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered. Over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The play fake. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left. And it makes a grab and room to run. Past the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion. And he's got it at the 22-yard line. Drops back on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burris. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Zips moving quickly to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Turns it upfield. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll set.
Proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The play fake. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left. And it makes a grab and room to run. Past the 30. Huge play. Field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. He splits the upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
As for our game here in Akron, what can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at InfoCision Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with the Bobcats head coach at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Appreciate that, Holly. Fresh set of downs going up top. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Bobcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Fresh set of downs going to the air. He rifles one deep down the right side. Goes high to pull it in. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. They're all over him. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Ohio! My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. Was to pass. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for space. It's Gant. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
It's such an advantage for a defense when you can add to your pass rush by blitzing guys, but especially when you've got a middle linebacker like that can collapse and push the pocket into the lap of the quarterback.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Wants to throw one first. Makes the grab. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Bowman. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wants to throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Couldn't set his feet.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. Couldn't find a way to draw closer. Still an 18-point hole.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Hits inside. It's Gant. Got the first down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
RPO complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
The Zips trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Sells the run, wants to pass. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
He gets that away.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Selling the fake.
You in man, bro. Like, this is you fucked off.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the point after is good. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
And this offense has got to find a way to get some gimmies, some layups, some screens. They need some yak, some yards after the catch. They got to find some guys that can make some plays for this offense because it's just boom or bust. There's not a lot of consistency. They got to put some first downs together, put some drives together, be more consistent.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Hauls it in. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I gotta be safe with the football.
2nd and long here. Making the adjustment. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his target. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Wants to throw again. Reels it in. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
I mean,
Following the completion,
who else can get hurt? Who else want to get hurt? Somebody else do it. Somebody else. Fuck, everybody get hurt.
Having to settle for the field goal. Right at the line. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they take it in for 6 more points. He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the fourth quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game against them.
Looking for the edge. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You know, I got to tell you, as an offense, moving forward in this game, 3rd and long, you're going to have to push the ball downfield a little bit more. You got to throw to the sticks and give yourself a chance to convert these 3rd downs.
They boot it away on 4th down. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the tight end.
Come on, man. Like,
Goes to 16.
that's so fucking lame, dog. Nigga, wide the fuck open.
Nice job by this defense. That
Man,
might
this
be
shit.
the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You got passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Caught in the backfield. It's Mason. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burris. Dragged down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find a soft spot.
Snags it and he's open. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Zips are threatening in the red zone. Running the red zone. It's Gant. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides to the back. Touchdown Zips! And the pummeling has started. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Ohio U offense offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got it. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Rush is on. And he avoids the sack.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to throw on 1st. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Bowman. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. It's dropped. And what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. On the run, it's Gant. Crosses the 30. Maybe some room here. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. You know, this is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe